Hey everyone, it's RandomGaming here, and today we have another Pokemon Sword and Shield VGC video for you. I'll be playing two best of threes against a fellow YouTuber, KantoClarke. So I'll be doing them across two different videos. The rules that we've decided to set are using Series 9 rules, which are same as Series 7. So I've built a couple of teams which I haven't practiced at all. I believe KantoClarke hasn't practiced his teams too much either, so it should be fun. I did throw this team together kind of yesterday. I'll talk through some of the theory that I have, but it's definitely untried and untested, so we'll see how it goes. But it is also using a lot of Pokemon that I'm familiar with. Before I get into the team, please do check out KantoClarke's YouTube channel. I'll put the description below to his YouTube channel and also his version of this video where you'll be able to watch the match from his point of view. Also, I will put down like rental codes and any other information from the matches that you might find helpful. One last thing, question of the day: what sleeper Pokemon are you going to use in Series 9? So it feels like a very long time ago that I was playing Series 7, and I was trying to think what was the sort of Pokemon that no one, well, what Pokemon were everyone using, or what Pokemon were not many people using, but you can probably sneak a few games with. So a lot of people were using like Lastria, Spectria, which were very powerful at the time. I think Landorus and Cineroar, as usual, were very popular, same with Tapu Fini. One of the Pokemon that I tried, didn't like that much, but retried in Series 8 and had a lot of fun with is actually Ferrothorn, which is in the team today. So Ferrothorn is probably my sleeper Pokemon pick because in Series 8, there were a lot of rain teams and hence used Ferrothorn, but I actually also felt that almost every team had to have some sort of fire coverage, and there were a lot of sun teams as well to deal with Zacian. So Ferrothorn I was using Series 8, but having a lot of success with, despite having quite a few bad matchups. Restricted Pokemon are also very strong, such as Zacian, that with Sacred Sword that deals with Ferrothorn quite nicely. So I think in Series 7, Ferrothorn will be even stronger, and I've eked out a lot of good wins using Ferrothorn. So hopefully I'll be able to do that today, but we'll see. I'll probably get stomped by a fire move after bigging up how good Ferrothorn is. But I'll probably try and build a team, a Trick Room team again, but definitely slot in Ferrothorn there. I think it's been very good to me. Okay, so let's get on with the actual team itself. So my experience of discussing my matches with KantoClarke is that him and I are similar and different, and I'll explain how. So similar that we both build a lot of our own teams, so we don't just like jump to rental teams and just try and blitz our way through there. We actually enjoy the art of team building. The difference is that I use a lot more sort of standard Pokemon. I partly attribute that to the fact that I haven't been playing Pokemon for a very long time, and hence I don't know all the Pokemon as well. So I'm still learning, so I'm not adapting to like new picks or unusual picks because I just don't know them. So I don't almost don't know to even try to use them because I don't know what they do. So as a result, and KantoClarke uses a lot of weird Pokemon that I've never came across or don't really know what they do. So that's why I think it'll be quite interesting, because I'm not expecting to see like Incineroar and Rillaboom from him. I may do, but I don't expect it. So what I thought I'd do is I'd go back to a team that or a Pokemon that I'm very comfortable with, which is Regigigas and Weezing. The reason being is that they shut down quite a few different strategies. So by having Regigigas and Weezing as an option all time, I can kind of dictate the pace of the game, hopefully myself, and give myself a slight advantage. Saying that, Regigigas and Weezing, whenever you put them on the team, you do have to be wary of two things. Is that one, the lead is fairly obvious. So starting Regigigas and Weezing is fairly obvious, and then people will bring counters to them, such as Will-O-Wisp, or even like a strong fighting Pokemon that can hit Regigigas pretty hard. Like I think Urshifu close combat hurts a lot, even when you Dynamax. So there are counterplays to Regigigas and Weezing. The other thing to bear in mind is if they do bring counters, or you find a matchup where it's not too good to bring them in, you have to, as a default, go to your 4 remaining Pokemon, right? Because you're not probably going to bring Regigigas and Weezing. I'm saying, to be fair, Weezing does have other uses in teams. I came across a team that had a Regigigas, didn't bring them, but brought the Weezing to great effect. So Weezing can still be a useful Pokemon, but for the most part, if you're not bringing one, you're probably not going to bring the other. So that leaves me with my 4 remaining Pokemon, which I need to worry about, which I'll talk about later. So Regigigas, Protect. A lot of people don't run Protect on Regigigas because they want to do like the big, let's do as much damage in a short space of time as possible before Weezing gets knocked out. Protect allows me to set up turn 1 a bit better because it allows me to taunt any potential Will-O-Wisp users. It came handy in a few games, so I wanted that as an option. Giga Impact is fairly standard. High Horsepower and Ice Punch. So Ice is a really important coverage to have, and there's a bit of synergy with Lapras, who's running Blizzard. High Horsepower to get the special defense boost. Special defense is probably a bit more important for Regigigas and Weezing, mainly because Weezing has very high base defense but not much special defense. That's how they kind of synergize. Weezing, you'll notice I've run Sugar Berry to deal with the ground attacks. And then, once again, pretty standard is Protect, Sludge Bomb, Taunt. Most people run Will-O-Wisp, but I like Pain Split because you can often lower the speed of the opposing Pokemon with Max Strike on the Regigigas and then get a sneaky Pain Split in, which throws off their calculations. They often think they'll knock out Weezing, but you'll get that Pain Split in. So that's a good option. Let's go on to my other Pokemon. So Incineroar, I put Assault Vest. I don't think that's that standard. Most go Citrus Berry, Sugar Berry, or even Air Balloon or something like that. The reason I went Assault Vest is because, one, it's a bit unusual. So less people expect it. And also, Incineroar have very good moveset, so you can afford to run Assault Vest. You don't need Parting Shot, you've got U-Turn, you've got Fake Out, you've got Snarl, you've got Flare Blitz, so all very good moves while you can still maintain this sort of special defense bulkiness with the Assault Vest. Lapras, I run Light Clay. I was tempted to run Weakness Policy just to give it a bit of oomph. Lapras, I think, suffers from not having enough power, so one of the best combinations that I see with Lapras is something like a Clefairy with Helping Hand, because that really gives Lapras what it needs. But I've decided that I'll play it safe, and I rather like Clay, because some of the Pokemon in the pack, especially Ferrothorn, does better when you have the ability to set up. So by putting Light Clay, hopefully getting those extra turns to allow Ferrothorn to set up, Leech Seed, Protect, Leftovers, etc. would put it in a better stead. Hydro Pump, Blizzard rather than Freeze Dry, because I'm running Thunder, which can deal with the water types. Obviously, if they're water and ground, then I'm in a bit of trouble, but you don't see them that often. And then the other thing is, Blizzard rather than, say, Ice Beam, because the theory is Regigigas can set up Hail, which allows Blizzard to hit with 100% accuracy. Chances are there won't be that many games where I bring Lapras and Regigigas, because Lapras you kind of want to Dynamax, but it does give a bit of flexibility. Tapu Fini is a bit of a boring set. I wanted to do something fancy without like a Citrus Berry, but Life Orb's already being used. I didn't really think a Weakness Policy set would work, so I decided to go good old Carmine, Muddy Water, Moonblast, Protect, which is very standard. Interestingly, last time I used Tapu Fini against KantoClarke, I actually had Assault Vest. So maybe he'll be expecting that. It might throw him off a bit. But yeah, it's like a very unimaginative Tapu Fini set. Funny enough, I didn't reset the EV, so they have a bit of speed investment, which I don't think will be important here, but it's worth knowing. Ferrothorn, I mentioned earlier, I've been having a lot of fun with Ferrothorn. It might seem as a bit of a boring store Pokemon, but it's very satisfying when you can 2v1 with a Ferrothorn. So once again, pretty standard. Protect, Iron Defense, Leech Seed, Body Press. I have to worry about fire attacks, and I have to worry about ghost types, because I can't really hit them properly. And as I said, the danger here is if I can't bring Regigigas and Weezing, you've got to bring Ferrothorn. And Ferrothorn's one of those ones that you want in Team Preview to have as an option, but you don't necessarily want to bring it, so that people are kind of forced to bring like a fire type. And going back to the synergy between Lapras and Tapu Fini is that, if I don't bring Regigigas, I can set up Rain, and then that's when Lapras and Tapu Fini have a bit more fun. So I like to think that even though I built this team off the cuff, as it were. There is a bit of synergy involved, so hopefully we'll get that working. And then the rental code is in front of you, but I'll put the description, put it in the description below as well. So hopefully we have a good best of 3, and hope you enjoy the games. All right, about to get into our first game. As I said, my biggest fear is going up against a lot of Pokemon. I don't know how they work, so we'll see. Set my music to Gym Leader. Good luck, have fun, let's go. Rules are fine. So I'm starting off with my Regigigas team, which you'll see from the intro of the video. So let's see what they have for me. Oh wow, okay. Prove me wrong, they do have quite a few meta Pokemon. Apart from Kangaskhan. So I need to worry about Sleep Powder. Do I just start off Regigigas and just blitz them? Marowak is a bit annoying because I don't really know how Marowak works. I just know they've got like a stupidly amount of like attack. And I need to worry about Marowak because I think they're probably going to bring it against my Ferrothorn. Marowak, Alahala. Great. Why does Pikalytics always mess up when I'm about to so I can't, unfortunately, I can't even check what this Pokemon does. Great, Pikalytics is shut down. How much more time do I have? Okay, so I swear this always happens to me, but whenever I'm about to play a game, Pikalytics shut. Let's start off with what I know, a Weaving thing. How worried am I about the other Pokemon? Ferrothorn's made special defense. I don't think I bring Ferrothorn. I think I bring Incineroar. I bring Incineroar. I bring in Tapu Fini just to prevent the potential sleeps if they do start Sleep Powder. And you know what? Let's bring Lapras. So, unfortunately, Pikalytics has just gone down for me, which, like I said, I think happens every time I'm about to enter a game. So I can't check. Usually, I like Pikalytics, even though I'm familiar with a lot of Pokemon, it's good to have Pikalytics just to check like speed, stats and stuff like that. Yeah, Pikalytics doesn't like me. So they start Zapdos, Venusaur. So I need to worry about Sleep Powder. I should have perhaps played it a bit safer and went... I think they're going to max Airstream. At this point, I think I protect to conserve. It's whether they have Sleep Powder or not. The reason I'm not Dynamaxing is because if turn 1 goes really badly, then I've got Lapras Dynamax in the back. So it's interesting what they have their moveset. I haven't got my piece of paper ready, so let's check. So the maxing Dynamax thing. So I need to potentially be a bit worried about Airstream Sleep Powder, which might be my immediate thought. So that dose Venusaur. There, now I've got Protect now. Protect, okay, interesting. Ah, they're doing it to set up Sun. Ah, okay, that's quite good. They set up Sun, so Venusaur faster. Okay, that's quite good actually. Ah, wasted my taunt. Do I have a good switch into fire? I do. I feel kind of bad because I think I've got to switch in. I'm going to switch in Tapu. I'm going to protect. I'm just going to try and stall out the Dynamax, and I need to rotate the board. So, I assume there's a sleep powder coming my way. I actually played this wrong, actually. I played it really wrong. Because Tapu Fini can't set up terrain with Weaving there, which I completely forgot. That was a really bad play from me. Let's see what they do. If they sleep powder, at least it's sleep powdering the thing. Yeah, that works fine. I say it worked fine. Like, obviously, it's not great. I think I just sacrificed Tapu Fini because I've got 2 max airstreams off, but my Gigas is going to get rolling. So at this point, I switch in Lapras. Wait, so I keep Tapu Fini in. I try and protect. I don't think I'm getting that off. But then the key thing is I switch in Lapras. So this is a really messy start for me. Because I forgot of the terrain not being set up. So I'm doing this to get up terrain. So my thing. Oh, they don't get sun. Oh, they don't get chlorophyll as well. What is wrong with me? Oh, I'm not playing any of this right. They don't get chlorophyll up. So I could have just max striked. I could have just oh, I didn't play the start one off correctly as well. That power, that didn't do any damage, right? No. Venusaur Life Orb, that is good to know. I don't mind a Life Orb Venusaur. So they've got 3 airstreams off, but that's fine. Okay, I burnt the Dynamax. They haven't actually done that much damage. And they've got 3 airstreams off, which is fine. They've got, they've got 2 airstreams off. They've got Max Flare, they've got Heat Wave, that's good to know. So they've got Heat Wave, which means I can't bring my Verathorn. I definitely played this badly, though. Essentially, I need to sack these Pokemon, and I've got Max Flare set up, so... Let's try and stall out the Sleep move. So this was really badly by me. So I could have just max striked. Guilt free. Okay, that takes me out. So Giga Drain. That's good to know. But at this point, I hope they just... At this point, I've got the obvious... The obvious would be max Hailstorm onto... We've got Rising Voltage, that's good to know. This is obvious, so I'm going to take an Earth Power. I could have just protected and blizzarded onto the thing, so I don't take this hit. Zapdos is too quick, so there's no point max striking the Zapdos. I want to take out the Venusaur because it's got Life Orb, so I actually think it does okay damage, especially against my Weezing. But the first few turns were awful by me. I forgot that I play Weezing all the time. I forgot that I had Chlorophyll up. The Protect was good from their end as well. So Rising Voltage, okay. Yep. Berry, this should survive. And then I can protect the next turn. So I've got a couple of turns of yeah, this. So this is why I need my Regigigas to get knocked, and I need a double protect as well, I think. What would be my best bet with this? The best bet would be to max strike the Zapdos. It'll fine, that doesn't matter. Break any Focus Sash they've got. I don't know the Zapdos' item yet. The potential is max strike so that I get speed advantage, and then onto the Pokemon on the left. If I were them, I'd just protect the Zapdos, right? Surely. Marowak. So my Max Strike won't work on Marowak. Does Marowak run... Does he run Ally Switch? Just because I know there's some stupid Marowak out there. No, he doesn't. Okay. So I've got to play it a bit risky here. I've got to go for that, even though I know Marowak does a lot of damage. And I've got to protect, and then hopefully I've got enough speed drops to allow Pain Split to get up. I'll just protect if I was there that dose. They didn't protect, which is good for me. I'm surprised by that, actually. Okay, nice. So what does Heat Wave? Okay. I swear if it gets burnt. No damage, please don't burn. Nice. Okay, Max Strike should take care of. I've broken any potential Focus Sash with my thing. So we're down to... I managed to pull it back. Not through good play from my part anyway, but just because VGC is a bit of a beast. One more turn of Dynamax. So what I need to do now is I need to Pain Split Marowak. Although it might have a Poltergeist or whatever for Prio. It's interesting to see what their Pokemon is. Kangaskhan. He has Fake Out. He has Fake Out and then... If I get a Protect off, I'm laughing. I've got to predict a Fake Out, right? Fake failed. Fake Out, yeah. Okay. That was it. Yeah, so that was the problem. I need to double... I predicted the right move, I just didn't get the thing, so slow starts going. And Lapras, unfortunately, is on really low health, so... So this won't knock out. So what's interesting, it would have knocked out without the thing. So this is what I talked about. I've got Hail set up. I've lowered their speed, so I'm... that should knock out, right? Wow, Marowak did a lot of damage. So the thing is, I've got a double hit Blizzard coming my way, and I've got high horsepower coming. And hopefully I've got enough speed drops. That speed drop mattered, even though Lapras I think is very low speed. So this is the other key thing. Did that speed drop matter enough? So at this point I just got to go for it, right? So I set up the hill to get the Blizzard, which I mentioned. I don't know if that will knock out, to be honest, because I think I need to just go for it. High horsepower and hit Blizzard, and hopefully that does it. I'm not overestimating it though. Come on Lapras, don't be so slow. I forgot if I reduced Lapras's speed for Trick Room, I may have. If Lapras is like minimum speed nature as well, then I'm in trouble. Okay, double Blizzard because of the thing. Yes, okay, nice. And then hope, please hit high horsepower. Does that do enough damage? Oh, it doesn't. Who do they Flare Blitz? Oh no! They target the right thing. Oh no. Oh, and I'm faster, so I take the ice damage. Okay, despite that game being like a loss, really narrow loss, I actually feel I played okay, besides the first couple of moves. But I can definitely I think we can lead the same, but this time I just max strike the Zapdos. So let's go into game 2. Alright, we'll pick the same team. I think I'm going to play the same thing. They've got 2 fire coverages with Marowak and Zapdos. So it's potentially quite dangerous to bring in Ferrothorn. But we'll see. So I'm a bit annoyed that I lost the game, but I've really messed up the first few turns, but I really fluffed it. Yeah, I still managed to bring that into a fairly close game. They know my items. I don't really know their items so far. KantoClarke went fake out, and then I knocked him out. I think I put in Lapras again, but this time I bring in... Do I bring in Incineroar? If they set up Sun, do I just Incineroar Flare Blitz them at the start? No, I start the same. I feel I could have played that better. Tapu Fini does okay against a Pokemon. Ferrothorn is tempting if I can get Ferrothorn rolling, but I'm not going to have the opportunity to set up Brain. Do I bring in Incineroar? What do I have? I have Flare Blitz. Do I predict they'll do anything different though? That's the other interesting part. I think Lapras isn't. Sorry, Zapdos isn't a problem. Do I need Lapras? I'm running exactly the same. I feel fairly comfortable with this. Unfortunately, they do know a few things that I can set up Hail. So you have to remember what they didn't know in the first game and that they'll know in the second game. But yeah, it's really close. Okay, that's fine. I think I protect first turn, get the speed drop, pain split turn 2. That should get me in good stead. I imagine they might protect on KantoClarke, but it's... Oh, okay. Oh, it's going to be a Marowak switching, is it? Oh, for God's sake. Okay, good switching. I don't get the speed drop, unfortunately, so... just getting outplayed here. Yeah, I should have, like, in fact, I could have even just max quaked. It would have covered, oh, I suppose they've got a Zapdos switching. They haven't seen max quake yet. They have seen high horsepower, so they have seen max quake. My thought was that, I could have got a special defense, but this is a bit annoying. So I should have just targeted down the Lapras. I tried to ignore the Laprases, but in this case I should have just went for it. So definitely a bad start again, not great for a best of 3 because I lost the first one due to really close. Okay, that's fine. So doesn't affect them. Yeah, it's good switching. I just played it badly. G-Max Resonance, it'll be onto me. Oh, that's fine. That does no damage. They get Resonance set up, so they obviously have a better play because I've burnt my Protect as well. Does Marowak run any Earth attacks? Or am I thinking of old Marowak? So they've got the Resonance set up, which I need to be conscious of. I think at this point I have to max strike there, and I will... I don't need to Pain Split yet. I swear they just keep switching in. I will... Marowak always runs that stupid bone item, don't they? Yeah, Fit Club. I think that's a bad move because I think they're going to not protect the Marowak. Yeah, I think they're going to Flare Blitz because that did a lot of damage last time. Yeah, so they've outplayed me in the first couple of turns again, unfortunately. The difference between this one and the last game, though, is that I'm in a worse position. Next guy's that rain. I kind of wish I brought Ferrophone in the back. They don't really the flare blitzed me, so I'll take that. If I was them, I'd switch in Zapdos at the moment, but I kind of need to. I think I need to play a bit more aggressively. So I'm just giving my Gigas a bit of health back. Their side pain split. Because they're not doing any damage to my weaving. My weaving's faster than their I'm on +2 defense, special defense, so I don't think this should hurt that much. Flare Blitz I don't think will knock me out. Under rain. No. I've got another attack, so we're kind of just like wearing each other down here, but they've got resonance up, so they're definitely at a good position now. The question is, what do I go for? Do I just go for high horsepower? I think at this point I do go for the high horsepower, but if I were them, I would high horsepower will knock out. If I were them, I would just protect. But I don't really have much option. They're knocking me out this turn anyway, so I might as well just sludge bomb the Lapras. If I were them, I'd protect though. I'd protect and do something like Hydro Pump. Oh, they didn't. I think I get this knockout, right? Yep. And then I knock myself out. I sludge bomb. I'm faster than Lapras on my weaving, so I can pain split next turn. It depends what Pokemon they have on the left, obviously. There's no damage whatsoever. I'm +2 special defense, right? I should survive. Even in the rain, yeah, that's good. At this point, I've got rain set up now. So do I just Calm Mind? Yeah, I think I... What do they have? If they have Zapdos, I'm in a bit of trouble. If they have Zapdos, I'm in a bit of trouble, but we'll see. I've got fake out pressure. Wow, look at it. They can't fake out both of them, right? So do I just Calm Mind, or I think I've got a Pain Split. I wonder which way they'll fake out. They fake out Tapu Fini. That's fine. The other thing that I should have worried about actually is, does Lapras run Thunder? Because a lot of Laprases do run Thunder these days. I don't think they do because they Hydro Pumped. I'm doing fine here. Okay. Aurora's up, so they're Light Clade. That was not. That is. What have I seen from Kangaskhan? I've only seen Fake Out. Last Resort, so it's Fake Out, Last Resort. I think this does a lot of damage, right? Okay. It's just very nice. So at this point, I think I can... What did I do? Did I Pain Split again? Oh, I probably did it in the wrong order, right? Because Tapu Fini is faster, so... Oh god, I think I'm actually going to give health. I should have just Sludge Bomb, right? Did I Sludge Bomb or did I Pain Split? Oh god, I Pain Splitted. What is wrong with me? Okay, they've got Last Resort. Let's see what... Hydro Pump, please miss. Why do you not miss? That was a bad move, obviously, my side. I don't think it'll matter because it's only amount of HP anyway. Okay, so I need to protect on Tapu Fini. Misty Surge. I need to protect on Tapu Fini, and I need my remaining Pokemon, which is Lapras, to do some damage. Do I risk activating a weakness policy? How many more turns of rain is this? Oh, rain's finished. Do I do Hail Mary Blizzard? Okay. Protect. I'm hoping they think I don't have Protect. I Hydro Pump. I need their Hydro Pump to miss. I hit 3 in a row. That's fine. Oh, they're running Thunderbolt, not even Thunder. That's quite smart. Hydro Pump hits. Unfortunately, they've got Pokemon in the back. Who did they have again? They haven't shown it yet. If it's Zapdos, it's game over anyway. But I would have thought they probably brought... Oh, okay, they've got Zapdos. So I need Muddy Water hit and... Oh, I don't think there's any chance here. Do I go for Double Protect? I think I'd just go for a bit of a Hail Mary here. Wait, let's try and think this out statistically. So they would target Thunderbolt into Tapu Fini, knockout, and target Thunder into Lapras. So if I protect, I survive the Thunderbolt, and I get a freeze, then that's my chance. So I'm reliant on Blizzard hitting here. Failed anyway, so they're just going to Thunderbolt into me anyway, so they knocked me out. So GG. Bit annoyed at this one because I think the first game I should have won I could have won, sorry, if I played it a bit better. And the second game, I didn't get rolling. My Regigigas took way too many hits. I missed Blizzard. I missed Double Blizzard anyway. So there wasn't much chance of that one working, but it is what it is. Alright, so lost both my games, which isn't a great feeling to be honest, but hey, it is what it is. We are like... I guess in both our defenses we are trying out teams for the first time, but a bit unfortunate. But let's go on to game 3 and hopefully redeem myself. I might try something new. Like, I think one of the big issues here with Lapras is that if I gave him maybe another item, weakness policy would have helped, for example. But anyway, it is what it is. Alright, sorry, I forgot to click record then. I'm going to start off a bit aggressively this one, I think. I'm going to start off with Ferroform because I don't think they're going to lead Marowak. And I've always got a Incineroar switch in. So I'm going to just try and... like, if they set Resonance, then obviously it's not great. Let's try... Whoops. I clicked done without actually seeing what Pokemon I selected first and second. But hopefully it's Lapras and Ferroform. I'm going to try and lead Ferroform, which sounds like... is not usually what I try to do. Ferroform is much better in the back, but I think that they're not going to lead Marowak. He does mix it up a bit though, so he might need Zapdos and Venusaur again, which might give me a bit of trouble. Okay, they do. I'm just going to Resonance them. I'm going to... Oh, they've got Sleep Powder. What do I think? They're going to set up Max Flare. Let's do that. Let's switch into my Tapu Fini. So it was one of the leads I didn't want to see because Zapdos is running Heat Wave, so I need to be careful there. So I didn't want to switch Ferrothorn out this early. I wanted to try and get Ferrothorn set up early game, but I think I got outled in this one. So I'm expecting a Max Flare. So they'll have Sun set up and they'll have Speed Cryo. They might just max Venusaur. Nope, they max Zapdos. So my goal here is to max Resonance. and then to set up Rain, and then get Ferrothorn in. So we'll see. They probably don't have Lapras in the back. So if that Max Lightning, I don't think that does that much damage, right? Okay, it does a lot more damage than I thought. That's fine. So let's set up Electric Terrain. Oh, which is good for me because now I don't have to worry about... Whoa, okay. That's bad. Oh, they're playing it really well. Like, I could have just not switched Ferrothorn and... saying that. Max Guard is obvious, but I think I'm going to do it at this point. I'm going to Calm Mind. Let's see what happens. At this point, I've got to... like, they're obvious moves, so I don't, like, love playing it, but... well, what do I do? Just getting stomped by good targeting from him, and me just playing badly here. It's really frustrating, but what can I say? He's like... It's interesting. I wonder if it's like a... yeah, so they had to target Bartley into thing. So it's one of those interesting things where I wonder if, like, you know when you play against opponents, like sometimes they just read you all the time? Like, I'm playing the obvious moves and he's playing... It's like, how many turns are you thinking ahead? So I'm playing the obvious move, he's thinking I'm playing the obvious move and plays the best move as a result. But then do I play the next mind game and think, well, what would be the best move there? But they're just going to target Giga Drain into me. I don't really have an opportunity to set up Rain, unfortunately. So the question is, what do? I think I just got to sacrifice my Pokemon. Wait, if they do Giga Drain into Incineroar, they don't really do anything. Saying that, my Lapras isn't going to really do anything late game, is it? No, I think I've got to sacrifice the Lapras, unfortunately. I'm going to get hit by Giga Drain, which makes sense. And I'm going to protect... just to... oh god, I even clicked Protect in time. So this Max Lightning should just go to Tapu Fini. I obviously didn't click Protect, so that knocks out my Tapu Fini. And they've got Heat Wave. So, and I didn't set up Rain. So this game's pretty much over, unfortunately. But to get stomped 3-0 feels pretty bad, to be honest. Like, well, I'm definitely just getting outplayed here, so I can't really blame anyone but myself, unfortunately. Okay, let's see what Incineroar and Ferrothorn do. So, neither of them beat. Okay, so the obvious move here is to Protect, and let's play this theory. They Protect. My obvious thing would be to Protect. So I'm actually going to play quite aggressively. I'm going to just Flare Blitz. I've got tons of Electric Terrain I should have anyway. Electric Terrain set up for 2 turns, so I don't have to worry about sleep yet. So the obvious here is Iron Defense and then I Flare Blitz. Actually, no. Fake Out is the obvious thing. So Iron Defense. So obvious would be Fake Out. They're going to predict that. So they're going to protect the Zapdos. Let's try it. Oh, okay. I have power. I've got Assault Vest, I don't want to do any damage. They've got electric terrain, so they're going to do rising voltage and oh, I wish I could survive another turn. So what they're going to do is they're going to do rising voltage and then what's it called? I need to just body press Lapras a thing and hope I get the knockout. And then I will flare blitz. Wait, if they do rising voltage and I get the knockout, then I'll be okay. I don't think I'm going to get the knockout on Lapras because I've only got one iron defense. Because they're going to fake out, presumably. Let's try it. I don't know how much rising voltage does. Yeah, they did that. So, oh, heat wave. Okay, that will knock out, unfortunately. Oh, no, it won't. Please no burn. Please no burn. Critical hit. No way. No burn. Oh, it does no damage. So they're going to last resort, and they need heat wave to hit. Well, I need heat wave to miss, and I can. I think I'll snarl. Last resort, I don't think misses actually, does it? I need heat wave to miss. I think that's my only out. But if heat wave does miss, which it doesn't, why is none of his moves missing? That's it. That's it. I just need heat wave to miss. I don't think he had a Marowak in the back. Maybe he did. If Marowak was in the back, then game over anyway. Last resort. Boom. Oh dear. Stomp, unfortunately, but you know, we've got another best of 3, so fingers crossed my second team will do a bit better. But I'll be honest, I was feeling more confident about this team than I was my second team, so it'll be interesting to see. Let's go for it. Hey everyone, thank you again for watching my video. If you did enjoy it, then please check out some of the other videos appearing in front of you and hit the subscribe button. Other than that, enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers.